Snowpiercer, Season 5, Episode 3, The Gathering Storm. This episode begins with a heightened tension between New Eden and Icebreaker. Leighton, Josie, Melanie, and Alex are huddled in a strategy meeting where they discuss Wilford's chilling broadcast. Melanie voices her fear that Wilford's plans involve more than just taking over New Eden. She suspects his obsession with control means he intends to weaponize the remaining CW7 to refreeze the Earth. Leighton knows that the people of New Eden, especially the dissenting faction led by TL, are starting to panic, and Wilford's presence outside their gates is stoking fear. The episode then shifts focus to Ruth and Best Hill, who continue their recon of Icebreaker. As they stealthily approach the train, they are struck by its sheer size and power. Its smooth, dark exterior and state-of-the-art design make Snowpiercer look like a relic from the past. While inspecting one of its external components, they overhear a conversation between Talia and several engineers. Talia doubts whether Wilford's intentions grow clearer as she questions the daily injection. Talia's doubts about Wilford's intentions grow clearer as she questions the daily injections they all rely on. One of the engineers expresses concern about their dependency on Wilford, suggesting that the injections might be slowly poisoning them, though Talia assures them they must remain loyal until the time is right to act. Back in New Eden, the seeds of discontent continue to spread. TL gathers a group of followers in a dimly lit underground bar where he holds a secret meeting. He tells the group that Wilford's offer of safety aboard Icebreaker is the only viable option to survive, what he believes is the inevitable cold wave that will soon wipe out New Eden. He plays on the growing fears among the population, accusing Leighton of being too idealistic and reckless in his faith in New Eden's warmth. Several people nod in agreement, fueling the growing movement of those who are willing to defect to Wilford. Meanwhile, Josie and Dr. Hedwood continue their work at the Knox Science Center. They've been analyzing the expanding warm pocket around New Eden and making calculations about the spread of habitable land. In a tense exchange, Hedwood brings up the strange transmission she's intercepted from the space station, though Josie finds the idea of a competitor to Wilford living in space intriguing. She's more focused on the immediate threat. Josie starts to wonder if there's a way to use the reactor they built from Big Alice to expand New Eden's safe zone even faster, which could give them the advantage in the race against Wilford. At the same time, Wilford is preparing his next move. From inside the luxurious command center of Icebreaker, he holds court with his loyalists, including Talia, who hides her growing dissent behind a mask of loyalty. He reveals the next phase of his plan. They will start assimilating train cars from abandoned lines to add to the Icebreaker's length and power. Wilford knows that to reach the hidden CW7 stockpile, he'll need to expand his battery capacity to withstand a long journey through the cold wasteland. As the episode progresses, Leanna and Benjamin are seen playing outside in the snow, their unique immunity to the cold becoming more apparent. They are joined by a small group of other children, but it is clear that they're the only ones who are able to remain outside for long periods. Josie watches them from a distance, torn between her pride in their abilities and her fear of what it might mean if Wilford discovers their immunity. Leighton notices her concern and assures her that they'll keep the children safe, but Josie remains uneasy. The episode culminates in Wilford making his first direct contact with New Eden. He sends a small group of Wilfordites into the city under the guise of peace. They wear slick black coats emblazoned with the Icebreaker insignia, and they offer the people cold resistance injections, trying to sway the undecided to their cause. Leighton and Melanie meet them in the center of town, the envoy delivers Wilfred's message. Join me and you will survive. Stay here and you will freeze. Just then, as Leighton prepares to reject the offer, one of the Wilfordites suddenly pulls a hidden blade and attacks. Oz, who has been standing guard nearby, steps in to protect Leighton, but is fatally wounded in the process. The chaos that erupts signals the start of direct contact between New Eden and Wilfred's forces.